Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Do you think squash should be in the Olympics?
Yes, absolutely.
Yes, definitely.
Yes, it should be, definitely.
Yeah, for sure. I hope that squash will be in the Olympics.
It deserves to be in the Olympics.
You ready? Let's go. Yeah. For those of you that want to know.
There are 7 attributes that a sport needs in order to be accepted into the Olympics. The sport must have a history and tradition. It must be played all over the world. It must also have a positive image. The sport must have healthy benefits for the players and athletes. The cost of including the sport in the Olympics must be reasonable. And lastly, the sport must have a developed international federation that oversees the sport globally.
Why do you think squash deserves to be in the Olympics?
The history of the sport, the fact that it is truly international. More and more countries are are getting involved in the game. It is clearly evident that in the United States, the people who are involved in the game, and certainly the colleges that are beginning to participate in the sport, are growing leaps and bounds.
It embodies the Olympic values of sportsmanship, perseverance, determination.
It is a sport that I think fosters sportsmanship to a great degree. It is played by both men and women.
It's a global sport. It's incredibly athletic.
But the athleticism required is equals, if not exceeds, that which is required in so many other Olympic sports.
Why do you think squash has been denied entry into the Olympics so far?
I don't know, that's a good question. I feel like I thought it was going to be in the Olympics a while ago, but it is hard to televise, I think, so that could be an obstacle, just, being able to watch it on TV, but I have no idea other than that. I think there's probably a lot of money pushing the other sports through to the Olympics.
The affordability of playing the sport makes it difficult.
It is difficult to televise and even see if for no other reason the size of the playing surface, the size of the ball itself. Squash associations are coming a long way in determining how best to televise it. So in fact it is more interesting on the screen than it was even 5 years ago. I think they're working on it.
People take squash to be an elite sport, so that being said, it doesn't have a lot of access to the general public.
Television, I think, is the biggest. One of the biggest setbacks that we have is it's not televised enough. You can have it on live streaming, but if you're not really into squash, you don't really get to see it unless you're at the country clubs here, or you go and play, or you go and watch some of the major tournaments. If we were on TV, I think it would definitely get in the Olympics, because then everyone would see it. They would see the sponsorship coming in, they'd see the players, they'd see it whenever they want to see it on TV. Where at the moment it's just not televised enough for us.
The 7 sports applying for inclusion in the 2020 Olympics are the duo of baseball and softball, karate, roller sports, sport climbing, squash, wakeboarding, and wushu.
What would it mean to you if squash became an Olympic sport?
It would be a great incentive to youth thinking about the game, who have the talent to get more involved if there's a prospect of becoming an Olympian.
It would be another opportunity, another goal that I might be able to reach.
You want to be world champion, you want to be world #1, you want to be the British Open champion, this and that, and then every 4 years, if it was in the Olympics, that 4 years or the 2 years leading up to the Olympics, you'd actually set your goal to win a gold or become an Olympic medal winner. So, that would I think would change everybody's training and sort of outlook.
I would hope that my children would have the opportunity to play, or at least try out, and we would certainly feel very patriotic about the sport and about our country playing squash.
It would also give some countries who have been so good at this sport, and I think of Egypt as one, to give them another shot at a gold medal.
It would just be great to just promote squash and make it, increase its visibility worldwide, and just grow the sport. I mean, that's part of the reason why I'm involved in the squash world, just to see it grow and become popular and have other people play the sport I love would be awesome.
I think that the number of people who play and participate in squash would greatly increase.
Make a big difference, not just financially, but more people who play and get the exposure they deserve.
We have it in the Pan American Games, we have it in the Commonwealth Games, we have the world teams, European teams, but to get it at an Olympic level and get on TV as an Olympic sport would be amazing.
The International Olympic Committee will announce which of the 7 potential sports have been accepted into the Olympics in September of 2013, when the host nation for the 2020 Games is announced. Search squash on YouTube. Venture out onto a squash court and hit the ball around. Spread the word about squash. Support squash's Olympic bid. And hopefully, with your support, the world will be able to watch the best squash players on the face of the planet compete for gold in the 2020 Olympics.
I got a feeling that tonight's gonna